everybody. Hope everyone is having a wonderful start to their day or whenever you're watching this. If you still have your cup of coffee for the morning or the day, I invite you to enjoy it with me. And as always, as you come on live, please do hop into the comments below. Please do say hi and where you are tuning in from, or hashtag live. Hashtag replay if you are watching this in on the replay. And don't forget to tag some people, share this video. Don't forget to like, love, support whatever emojicon you would like to use. But also, if you would like to stay up to date on all of my content on LinkedIn or wherever you're watching, don't forget to go to my LinkedIn profile and hit my notification bell on the top right, so you will be notified of all the content that I do produce almost every day on LinkedIn, Monday through Saturday, but specifically my LinkedIn live trainings, which are Mondays and Thursdays between 10 and 10:30 a.m. EDT. So again, as you come on, pop into the comments, hi, and where you're tuning in from. And we're going to be talking about a topic that a lot of people are always asking. And, how do I grow a larger network? How do I gain more followers on LinkedIn? How do I get more people to engage with me? How do I do all these things, right? What's the hack? What's the secret? What's the shortcut? Should I join an engagement pod? What should I do? And in all honesty, it's one of those misnomers, not that people don't know the full answer to, but what I can share with you is everybody is looking for ways to grow their network consistently on LinkedIn. And what I've done is I've really taken a look at where my network has gone in the last 4 years. Specifically going from around 8 to 9,000 connections 4 years ago, or followers, so to speak, to, closing in on 29,000 followers now. And it's consistently growing. And it's been more recent as of late. But what I have found is I always look back and I kind of keep track of where things are, what's landing on people the right way, what are people really resonating with. And of all the things that I do on LinkedIn, there were 3 that have really stood out as the 3 things that have really been helping to grow my network in an organic fashion on LinkedIn. So again, as you come on live, just so I know that people are on here, please do drop into the comments and say hi and where you are tuning in from. Or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching in on the replay. Now, if you do these 3 things on a consistent basis on LinkedIn each week, I can almost guarantee that you are going to see an uptick not only in your engagement, but you are going to see growth in the network that you're looking to build on LinkedIn. So the first thing that you're going to do to really leverage LinkedIn the right way is what you want to do is you want to do a video per week, 1 video per week that educates and informs your audience. Now, this could be live or it could be recorded. Hey, Jamila, good to see you jumping on. So this could be live or recorded. It's completely up to the person. Now, it doesn't matter to me, again, what people do. I prefer live video over pre-recorded, but I've said this before, in a pinch, I have no problem shooting a quick pre-recorded video and then uploading it right onto LinkedIn. So why video? So video connects with people differently. It's different than just pre-recorded or it's live. When someone feels like they're being connected with and spoken to directly to that person, it lowers the wall of resistance and it raises the level of connection. So the thing that people need to understand is we actually have to stop hiding behind the camera and get in front of it. So type in the chat box Y or yes or N or no if you're doing at least one video a week on LinkedIn. So Y or yes or N or no if you're doing at least one video a week on LinkedIn. Now, for me, you guys know I do 2 a week. You don't have to do 2 a week. I always suggest doing 1 video a week. Now, a video that educates and informs. So how to enlist posts, whether that's a post, whether it's an article, or a video. As long as you are educating and informing and you're giving people some tangible tips, right? Use this video as an example. I'm coming on here today to educate and inform you about 3 things that I have found beneficial in helping grow my network and increase my engagement organically without the need to pay to be a part of an engagement pod or something of that nature. So if you can commit to doing 1 video a week, now if it's going to be pre-recorded, and Jamil, if you're going live on other platforms, you can go live on LinkedIn. I'll tag you. I did a training on Monday about how to set up LinkedIn Live. So I'll tag you in that video so you can watch it later. So all you have to do, 2 to 4 minutes. If you're going to do a pre-recorded video on LinkedIn, 2 to 4 minutes that educates and informs your audience. And over time, that consistently will grow. You'll get more views organically because it's landing on the right people. You're going to have more people commenting and engaging in your content, but you'll also have more people likely to connect with you or follow you if you turned on creator mode. And over time, that will build your network. Now, the second thing you can do is what has always helped me is once a week, do a market research poll that hits a pain point in your network. Now, and Jamila, you're so welcome. Now, I'm not telling you to do a poll on LinkedIn asking people, do you like coffee? Yes or no. That's not market research. If you're a coffee roaster or you own a coffee franchise, then yes. But if you're an everyday person, that's considered some sort of bait poll. You don't want to do that. I'll give you an example. I did a poll yesterday on LinkedIn asking my network, what does success mean to you? The amount of money that you make, the legacy that you leave behind, or the impact you're having on others around you, and living life on your own terms. So now it's not so much a pain point, but I'm finding out what my network views of what success really is. Are these people money motivated, right? Do they think that money equates to success? Are there people that are just really motivated by, inspiring and motivating others, impacting those around them, the legacy that they're leaving behind? But is it those persons that really want to live life on their own terms? That's how my wife and I live. Success is derived by how we can set up each and every one of our days, right? And what I'll tell you is that when you do a poll like that really plugs in, it could be another example like this. What are you struggling most with on LinkedIn? Creating content, connecting with the right people, booking calls, other comment below. So what you're doing is you're asking a very important question to the people that are on LinkedIn. So if people are active on LinkedIn, they actually are on there for some of those purposes. They're on there to create content. They're on there to network with others. They're on there to book discovery calls, to collaborate and find out about people they're connected to. And when people start to reveal what they're not getting from that, what they're struggling with, Then you can use that market research poll to then create additional content that solves the problem of those people. So again, when you have more people voting, and I think my poll from yesterday has 70, 80 votes already, and that's in a day. I'm leaving it up for a week. That's going to bring more eyeballs onto you, your profile, your content, and thus will grow your following because people are going to be more engaged. They want to, okay, they told me what the problem is. I want to hear what this person's solution is. So again, it's all connected. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. If you've come on late, as Jamila has done, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this in on the replay, so I know to go back and say hello. Tag some people, share this video. Don't forget to like, love, support, whatever emoji you want to use to let me know that you enjoyed this content. And also don't forget to hit my notification bell on my LinkedIn profile so you can stay up to date on all my content. So that's number 2. And finally, the third thing that you can do. The third thing that you can do is, if you haven't done so already, if you have not done so already, you want to create a LinkedIn newsletter and release a new edition once a week. So you want to create a LinkedIn newsletter, and it's very easy to do. You have to turn on creator mode, number 1, see if you're approved for it, which happens within a day or 2. The second thing that you're going to do is on the home page of LinkedIn on the desktop, you're going to click write an article. And then when you do that, it's going to say create a newsletter. Now, the newsletter feature on LinkedIn is incredible because, number 1, when you start your newsletter, LinkedIn does 2 things. Number 1, when you start your first newsletter edition, LinkedIn will send a push notification out to every single connection of yours in your network to subscribe to your newsletter. Now, I have around 6,300 subscribers to my newsletter on LinkedIn, which is awesome. But what's even better is every subscriber, and I release my newsletter every Friday. So I have another edition coming out tomorrow. Every subscriber to my newsletter on LinkedIn, what LinkedIn does for you as the creator of that newsletter, they actually send them a push notification. They send them a push notification letting them know that a new edition has come out, number 1. And number 2, LinkedIn will also email every single one of your subscribers to your newsletter that your new edition has come out, and go join the conversation on LinkedIn. So they do this legwork for you. So when you are consistent with releasing a new LinkedIn edition each week, guess what? LinkedIn is going to start showing it to more people, which means in the My Network area, where people can discover certain things, they can discover people, they can discover groups, newsletters, pages, all those things. Your newsletter will start to be shown to other people that are in that network, which means you're going to get new people subscribing to your newsletter, which means you're going to see your engagement increase organically. But if you're not consistent, you're not going to see anything grow. So the really important thing with each one of these things is being consistent on a weekly basis. So again, do a video one time a week. It could be pre-recorded. It could be live, whatever you decide to do, but it should be educational and informational. The second thing you can do is a market research poll. So maybe you do your video on Monday, you do your market research poll on Wednesday, and then Friday you write a long form newsletter based on the results from your poll on Wednesday. So if you asked a question, you found out a pain point, you can create some content in a long form manner within your LinkedIn newsletter edition that is answering the questions that people have, or the pain or the gap or the hole in their business, which they reveal to you in that market research poll in that newsletter edition. You need to do this weekly. If you want to see consistent growth, you have to be consistent with your actions. So Again, if this has been helpful, just drop an "it has" in the comments below. But also, whether you're live or on the replay, drop into the comment below what has been your number one takeaway from this week's training. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.